What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about our top 10 Galaxy Opal hidden gems right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, the time I'm recording this, these hidden gems are super rare. The only way you can get them is by King of the Court right now. However, I do believe in Season 2, you will have more opportunities to earn these hidden gems. And I want you guys to know and realize who some of the better cards are. Now, there are some really good cards that didn't make my top 10, such as a guy like Ben Wallace that has a decent enough three ball you can green with and defensively is absolutely perfect. Even an upgraded Tracy McGrady is going to be extremely good. This Kareem isn't going to make this list just because he's the same as the Pink Diamond basically, and because of that I don't want to include him, but he is really good as well. And so just know and realize, just because somebody didn't make my top 10 doesn't make them a bad card, or doesn't mean that they are like unusable or anything like that. But I do want to highlight 10 of my favorite Galaxy Opal hidden gems in the entire game. Starting off at number 10 with Galaxy Opal Baron Davis. The enemy Baron Davis is good. Galaxy Opal Baron Davis, even better. 6'3", good player, build 91, 3-ball 98, driving at 94, ball handle, steal at a 98, interior at 87, perimeter at a 94, 97 speed, a 16 Hall of Fame badge. 16. If you look through the Hall of Fame badges, you're going to notice most of these Hall of Fame badges are extremely good and extremely valuable as well. 13 gold badges plus, you know, I think Galaxy Opals probably have, what, eight different badges you can add to them. Basically, give Baron Davis every badge in the game. Sure, he's not the tallest point guard at the Opal tier, but I do think he's one of the better ones coming in at my number 10. At my number 9, we're sticking with that point guard position, and we're plugging in Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook. Now, I got to find where Russell Westbrook is at. Kind of similar to Baron Davis. You know how good Russell Westbrook is if you've used the Diamond Russ. 6'3", 93 ball, 98 driving dunk, good ball handle, defensively still really good, 99 speed, 16 Hall of Famers with 14 gold badges. I would say statistically wise, I probably slightly prefer Baron Davis, whereas badge-wise, I probably slightly prefer Russell Westbrook. I have more trouble defending point guard Russell Westbrook, the Diamond point guard Russ, than nearly anybody else in the entire game. And so if you can get your hands on this card, maybe one that does have some extra Hall of Famers, like, I would do it. This card is so good, so valuable right now in the game. Obviously, the hidden gem Russell Westbrook is just going to be slightly better. I'm infatuated with this card. I don't want to say in love with this card, but definitely infatuated with him. This card, super good on this game, and I do think when you talk about the Diamond or the Galaxy Opal hidden gems, Russell Westbrook does have to be featured. We're sticking with the point guard position, coming in at my number 8. We're plugging in the Big O, Oscar Robertson, just because I do want to have levels to it, right? I think Baron, Russell, Oscar, in that specific order. Oscar is going to be a little bit taller, probably slightly better defensively. 17 Hall of Famers for Oscar Robertson, including the Hall of Fame Limitless and On-Ball Menace. Perfect badge-wise, base 35 badges, going to be able to get every single badge in the entire game. I don't know when 2K is planning on releasing this Oscar Robertson card, and quite honestly, I hope it's not for a while. But I will say this, if I ever happen to get lucky and win King of the Court, which I don't even know how much I'm going to play King of the Court, we'll see if these rewards do get updated. If I do get somebody, I hope it's a guy like Oscar Robertson, a guy that is an absolute beast, a guy that can help me win at the highest level. Oscar, I do believe, is the best hidden gem point guard that we do have in the entire game. As far as Opals are concerned, I do think he's better than Baron Davis. Do think he's slightly better than Russell Westbrook. Coming in at my number 8. At my number 7, we're plugging in Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant, K Disney up next. Here's the thing for Kevin Durant. If you've used any Kevin Durant card, you know how good this card is. I feel like badge-wise, he's limited though, and that's why he's not any higher. I would love KD to be in my top 3, but with the badges that he lacks, I can't put him that high. 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 92 ball handle, defensively extremely good, 96 speed. Badge-wise, they're good Hall of Famers, but he just lacks a lot of badges. And maybe if you do fully badge up KD, it's not that valuable or not that important. But that's kind of the big red flag for me when I'm looking at this KD card. You're seeing other hidden gems with 17 Hall of Famers, 15 Hall of Famers, 16 Hall of Famers. And then you see Kevin Durant, who only has 9 Hall of Fame badges. That's a red flag for me. Still with his animation, still with his player build, KD is going to be absolutely elite. But that is one reason KD is not any higher, coming in at my number 7. At my number 6, Instead of KD, we're plugging in AD Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a card. I feel like no matter what release that he's had over the course of 2K history, he's always been able to green the majority of his shots. 6'10 power forward, 82 3-ball, 86 ball handle, perfect defensively, 88 speed badge-wise, 10 Hall of Famers, 11 on gold. Similar to KD in the fact that like he doesn't have as many badges as I maybe want him to have. So you're going to see some cards higher who just are better badge-wise than these couple of guys. But the one thing I like about AD is you can, I guess, play him at center if you want. Primarily power forward. He's going to be able to defend on the interior, be able to defend on the perimeter, be able to knock down shots for you guys, be that perfect kind of 3-and-D guy at that power forward position. Would like to see the pass accuracy be a little bit higher. That 60 is kind of troll. But everything else about Anthony Davis is really solid. But again, similar to Kevin Durant, these are cards that are Galaxy Opals. I need to see some more badges out of these couple of cards. At my number 5, we're plugging in Andrei Kirilenko. Now, we've seen it with the Diamond AK-47. He's got a great release. Obviously, defensively going to be immaculate. This AK is going to be relatively similar. Again, badge-wise, way better than KD. That's why he's higher. 6'9", 88 3-ball, 85 driving, 92 ball. Look at the defense. 97 block steal, 97 perimeter, 94 interior, 90 speed. Badge-wise, literally perfect. And that's what I want you guys to realize is, badge-wise, the difference between AK and KD is massive. AKs are just way better. Again, release-wise, he is going to be able to knock down shots. I love 3-and-D guys at my small forward position. I want my point guard, shooting guard to make a few plays, but at my small forward position, I need a guy that's going to get me stops. AK is going to do that at the highest level at the Galaxy Opal tier. To me, an absolute beast, and we normally do see really good AKs throughout 2K. This year, probably going to be no different coming in at my number 5. At my number 4, we're heading to the center position. And if you know anything about Diamond Wilt Chamberlain, you're going to know a lot about this Opal Wilt Chamberlain here in a second. If I can find the card wherever this center Wilt Chamberlain is, he is going to be at my number 4. Here's the thing for Wilt Chamberlain. I feel like no matter what 2K it is, he is always going to be one of the best inside bigs that the game has to offer. No matter what 2K in history that it has been, I feel like Wilt Chamberlain has always been able to do his thing and just kind of dominate on the interior. This year, it's no different. That Diamond Wilt Chamberlain is an absolute beast. Nobody can really defend him on the interior, and it's going to be the exact same thing with the Opal Wilt Chamberlain. If I can find this card, I'm really struggling here. 98 overall, 7'1", 63 ball. That's important because if you do have a coach that boosts that a little bit, you're going to get it up to a 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in that range. Plus, if you have a diamond shoe on it, could help him out. But he's got perfect defense. Main thing about Wilt Chamberlain, 13 Hall of Fame badges, a lot of them being really good. Super fast, going to be an interior big, but with the ability to knock down the occasional 3-ball. This card is going to be just a better version of the Diamond Wilt, which already is so dominant in this game. I do like one card better than Wilt, though. And this is kind of going to split the opinion of the community, but I've got to do what I think is best for the sake of this video. And I think the power forward eligibility of Shaq just puts him a little bit higher at my number 3, right? Same type of card. Main difference here is Shaq can't shoot, but he does have power forward eligibility with more Hall of Fame badges. I do think I slightly prefer the ability of Shaq to Wilt Chamberlain just because of that power forward eligibility, because he's got extra Hall of Fame badges, and I do believe defensively he's going to be slightly higher. Yes, Wilt Chamberlain is going to be able to knock down that occasional 3-ball, whereas with Shaq, you're probably not going to be able to do that. But with 15 Hall of Famers, nearly perfect defensively, I don't know how you don't run Shaq at the power forward position when it does become available to do so. The card is an absolute beast in this game, and if you get him as a Galaxy Opal, he is going to dominate the game. At my number 2, we're plugging in Galaxy Opal Giannis Antetokounmpo, 6'11", 73 3-ball, 90 standing dunk, 98 driving dunk, perfect ball handle, defensively an absolute beast. Badge-wise, doesn't get much better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. And you've seen it with some of these other cards like that are really good, like a KD, they lack badges. Giannis does not lack any badges whatsoever. Hall of Fame, on-ball menace, immovable, rebound chaser, interceptor, challenger, post-lock. Literally, defensively, you're not going to find better than this Giannis card. And it comes to the fact that you're probably going to be able to green relatively consistently with this Giannis as well. That 73 3-ball is high enough. Whereas if you're missing with Giannis Antetokounmpo, honestly, the only person you can blame is yourself. Giannis, easy addition at my number 2. And at my number 1, this should come as no surprise, LeBron James. Whenever LeBron James is a guy that I can rank at number 1, he will be ranked at number 1. I don't care what this card looks like compared to the Pink Diamond. He's not even that much better than the Pink Diamond. But realistically speaking, LeBron James with his animations, with his player model player build, with his badges, is going to be at my number 1 on every tier list I can make. I mean, this card never misses shots. His player build's ridiculous. He is so good on this game. LeBron James, my number 1 Galaxy Opal in the entire game. Let me know down below in the comments. Obviously, I couldn't rank all these Galaxy Opals, but who is your favorite Galaxy Opal that didn't make the list? Maybe it's like Elton Brand. Maybe it's Dwight Howard with the 3-ball. Let me know all of that down below in the comments. Super eager to hear that. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.